Hi, welcome to today's episode. Today I'm going to be talking about how to manage conflicts in your relationship or in your marriage. It's very important that you know how to manage conflicts, because if you don't manage those conflicts, you tend to destroy a lot of homes, and you tend to wonder why, and you'll be like, why? How did you allow this thing to happen? Yes, because you did not manage. Conflict is inevitable. I'm not talking about fighting now. You are not supposed to fight. But conflict, arguments, those things are bound to happen. So you need to know how to manage them so that they will not destroy your home. And there's a popular saying that a stitch in time saves nine. A stitch in time saves nine. That means that you have to act quickly. You know, little issues have the propensity of escalating into something big if you don't take care of them as soon as it happens. So I'm going to be telling us reasons why you need to resolve those issues quickly. Number one, so that God can move freely. God can only move in a home where there is peace. Because when there's no peace, you guys are having issues, you don't talk to yourself, you are not in unity. How do you want God to be in such an atmosphere? It's not possible. So you have to create that atmosphere that is conducive for God to dwell and for your prayers to be answered. Because if you have yourself in mind, like if you are not in harmony, you guys are fighting, you're not talking to each other, how do you want your prayers to be answered? There's a part in the Bible that says that you should forgive your brother or your friend before you come to church. Go and settle those issues first. So same applies in your relationship and your marriage, so that God can move, so that God will be welcome. This is one of the reasons why you need to resolve that issues quickly. Number two, to prevent yourself or your spouse from having an affair. Because of course, if you are having issues and you guys are not talking, it may make them to feel like they need someone that they can talk to, which is normal, because everyone wants to talk to someone. So that is why you have to settle those issues quickly. You need to settle them on time, so that they will not be thinking of, she's not talking to me, I don't want to talk to her too. What does she feel like? I have a lot of people that I can talk to. From there, it turns to another thing. So please, to save yourself or your spouse from that, please, you have to resolve those issues quickly. Number three, it prevents small issues from escalating. This is one of the reasons why you need to solve that issues quickly, because you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised at how much a little thing can just escalate. And at the end of the day, you guys will not be talking about it and be like, okay, it started, it was what happened. Yes, it's always like that. So solve it. When it happens, solve it. When it happens, solve it. Don't pile it up. You understand? Because before you know it, that little thing will escalate into something. And then number four, to show that you value each other. Because of course, when you value each other, you will not want to be fighting with them. You don't want to be like, you guys should not be on talking terms. When you value somebody, you want to always talk to them. You always want to be in good terms with them. So it shows that you value each other. If you guys settle issues quickly, you guys want to be talking all the time, you want to be in love, you want all this lovey-dovey. When you guys are not talking, how will you do all these things? So to show that you value each other, you have to solve those issues quickly. And number five, for the sake of peace. Peace is very important. Everybody needs peace in this life. A lot is going on in the world. So your home should be a place of rest, a place of peace. After all that is going out, going to work, a lot has happened, your boss has shouted at you, a lot has happened, you need to come home and be at peace. It should be a safe abode, it should be a safe space. So peace is very important. That is one of the reasons why you'll be at peace safe or continue going badly. It's very important that you settle issues quickly. And then number six, to prevent you from drifting apart. It's very important. Issues makes people to drift apart. I'm telling you, before you know it, you'll now be like, what happened? You're not just close anymore. I don't just love him anymore. It's because those things are not being resolved. Those issues have not been resolved. So you have to resolve those issues so that you people will not drift apart. It's very important. It's very important. And then number 7, so so as not to give a foothold to the devil. The devil is looking for loophole. He wants to. So once you give him that chance, he will come in and give, different. The devil has his own tactics. So don't give the devil that space. Don't give the devil that power. Please. It's one of the reasons why you need to resolve issues quickly. That's something about me that I do. My husband knows I cannot sleep when we have issues. I can't. Even if for an hour, I can't. Talk less of we sleep over each other, we not talk to each other for days. I can't. My husband is someone like, we're all different. He might stay mad at you for days if he wants. But me, I can't. So it's changing gradually. And that is a behavior everyone should imbibe. Please. So that the devil will not gain access to your home. And lastly, for the sake of your children, this is very important. Those children are seeing things. You'll be so, that's why sometimes you see some children and you'll be like, how can they think like this? Because they've been seeing their parents do that thing since when they are little. My boy is just 2+, and I'm surprised at some things that he says. So it means that when he start hearing, God forbid, if he starts hearing me and my husband exchanging negative, he starts saying it, you start storing. You hear some very young people, like 13, 12, they're saying they don't ever want to get married. They've seen a lot. So please, your children should never see you again. While growing up for a long years, my mom and my dad, I've never heard them argue. I don't even know if they argue. Because they don't make us to see it for a long years. They don't make us to see it. So please, this is very important. It's because it will shape your children's mindset about marriage, about life generally. I hope I've been able to pass across some vital information to us today. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And please like, comment, and most importantly, please share. Thank you so much. I pray that the Lord will help us all. I love you. See you on the next episode.